Welcome everyone to the very last segment of our first part of being in the Marathon Alliance. We've had a great time, and now in Europe at least, it's breakfast time. So FabiClawZ is going to make us some eggs. We have all the good stuff. All right.
Okay, I hope stream can hear me. Does look kind of funny though. Yeah, surely. Okay. I will basically be making some scrambled eggs here. You don't happen to have the donation
In
incentive in
percentages?
percentages?
I don't think so. But I just have
If not, it's fine.
totals.
I can look it up. Okay.
That's all good. But it looks like we're obsessed with corn and not bell peppers. What a shame.
Yeah, we got 64% on the corn. I think 11% on the bell peppers and 25 on bacon. Um, I will show what I got for the bacon. We got this, which is just cubes. Makes it easier to just mix it in. Then we got some bell pepper, and we got some wheat corn just in a can because easy. And we got some eggs in here as well. Let me just pick one of these eggs. Great. Okay. Basically, I'll just be, yeah, I'll just be making the eggs, and I will start with cutting some bell peppers because it's the smallest amount. The way it works is for the donation incentive, I'm basically trying to kind of mix it in like the amounts that people donated. It won't work. I will not measure anything. Don't expect that. I will just do my best at guessing. So I will just have a little of this. I guess I will just put the whole can of this and like, I don't know, half of the bacon. That sounds fine to me. And I dropped something? Well, doesn't matter. Let's start with this, just chopping some. And I know I didn't start the timer, and I know the game is showing up wrong, but that's just how it is. Lost my earbud there.
I mean, you
Lucky.
technically have a blade.
Oh yeah, it took me a second to know which game was on because I can't actually see it right now. So I mean
Mhm.
I do have a blade. Um, I will call this good enough. A little bell pepper there, just. And I know this is totally the wrong knife to do this, but it works and it's what I have. And yeah, as was said before, it's well almost kind of breakfast time. It's 5:40 a.m. for me. So yeah, and because we needed to fill some time, why not make some breakfast? So we got the bell pepper here, prepared good enough. I will go to the sink and get some water.
I'll be curious to know what other marathons decide that they're going to cook a meal for chat. We'll have to tune in at the very end.
Yep. I'm really looking forward to this. The donation choices definitely were good. So let's see. Do I have any container that I can actually mix everything in properly? Of course, I
It's
am
hard to live
totally
the tech
unprepared
life
as
and
members.
also do chef stuff at the same time.
Yeah, that is also very fair. I have been doing tech all night for the most part, so yeah, this also not a perfect container, but I will call this good enough. Let's see. Microphone stand. This. And I think that's everything I need to just make them. I will basically just, I don't know, do whatever. As long as I have
Yep.
something edible at the end, I think I'm going to be happy with me
And you're having
or with
healthier
myself.
food
Yeah.
than I did for the evening.
Well, I didn't intend on just having this, but this is how it turned out, so we're just having this. I might just go with, I don't know, like 3, 4 eggs, or maybe I will, I don't know, do it an
I
hour?
guess it
I think
depends
six
on
eggs.
what your stomach can handle. Valid,
I
very
mean, I
valid
can just
point.
put it in the fridge and eat it after some sleep. It's not really good. Wash them real quick. I need to dry my hands. Always think about the hygiene, the food safety, very important.
It is
Don't
pretty
want to get food
important,
poisoning.
especially when cooking, yeah, to make sure you don't cross contaminate. And it's not just meat, a lot of other stuff can be contaminated across as well.
Definitely. And we obviously want to avoid it. I see we only have about 15 minutes left. Okay, I will go with 4 eggs because that's easier to put in. I call that egg cut or something. Actually, those pieces are way too big to put in there. Also, always remember to keep your fingers safe when cutting. Wouldn't want to hurt
It's
yourself.
kind of crazy how sharp any knife could be, because, like, my friend has cut herself on, like, a bread knife.
Oh, I mean, given that paper cuts are a thing, I think you can basically just get cut on everything that is slightly sharp. Just gotta be a bit careful, and well, there goes the risk. But it's fine, I can just clean it up a little bit and be on my way. Yeah, clean those. Let's start going. Okay, I might switch to the spoon for this because this is way too big. Oh, the microphone is in the way. This is coming along nicely. This is almost all one color.
Hmm. Now that I'm, like, watching this and remembering, when I was a kid, I would break them in the pan and then use, like, a wooden spoon to do this step.
I I do usually do that as well. It's just way easier to do it this way if you
Very
like
true.
add a lot of extra ingredients, I think. Because otherwise I will just have scrambled egg and then just
That is true. When I was
fry
a
some
child, I only had
extra stuff.
scrambled eggs. I didn't add things to it.
Very fair. I usually don't do it either, but what things
Chat
you do
demands
for
it.
donations, right? Gotta. Oh yeah. I mean, I also just know this is what
They
chat
want
wants.
you to have your veggies. And the
Let's
bacon.
go. Yeah, I mean, veggies are important, and oh yeah, and the bacon. The bacon is also important, but especially the corn. Corn is exactly what we want. Well, I don't get everything out of this, but hard enough anyways. Yeah, this is more everything else than it is egg. Probably a good time to make some space and start heating up the frying pan. Let's see. Let's see. Space. The fuck? Okay. This there. Okay, I
Yep,
see we still have
that's enough time.
10-ish minutes left. I will try to, yeah, I will try to finish a bit before the raid, just so we can, I don't know, say some nice words at the end, and then raid Speedcon, who is next, right after us.
Oh.
With the run you see
Oh,
on
yes.
the layout right now.
That's a preview. We did get a tip in chat that if you put a sip of sparkling water in your bowl, it makes your eggs more fluffy.
I do usually drink sparkling water, definitely carbonated and proud here, but I forgot to get the CO2 bottle for my soda stream, so I can't actually get any right now. I
Yeah,
am very
I
sorry.
have
I would
sparkling water
definitely
here,
have
but
tried it.
it's flavored, so it's orange mango, and I don't know if that would go well.
Yeah, I don't think it would go all that well. Okay, the frying pan is, I think, way too hot. Yeah, so we got this mixture of mostly not egg and a little bit of egg. Let me just, yeah. As you can see, a lot of bacon, a lot of corn, a little bit of bell pepper, and just a bit of egg. Well, yeah, I guess we just go and see what happens. See how it goes. Oh yeah,
Oh, that
oh,
looks
this
beautiful.
is a good amount of food. Just... Oh yeah, definitely does. Will it taste good though? We will see. Just heat it up a bit more. This is not the right.
That's probably fine though.
I sadly don't have a wooden spoon right now. I don't know where it
Just
is.
catapult it.
Oh no. Spill a bit of the corn over the edge. Yeah, surely it will work. Yeah, I mean we still got like 400 grams of corn in there, so I'm pretty sure we are still good on the nutrients there. Okay, this will actually take quite a while to stiffen up.
It usually
I hope it does
goes
stiffen up because
faster
otherwise this is
the
going to be
longer
very
it's in there,
disappointing.
so it like ends pretty quickly, right? I usually add too much cheese, or well, I don't think it's too much, but I add so much cheese that it kind of
So I also
it
turned up
becomes
the heat
hard
a bit
to
more.
tell when it's time to stop.
Well, that is also an issue you can have. I don't think I've ever. No, actually, I thought I never had scrambled eggs with cheese, but actually I was lying. Oh, thinking back, I had it with cheese and like also these little like bacon cubes in there. Ah, that is looking like scrum. We are getting there. In the bottom, so we don't have it all stuck. I need some venting here. There we go. I think it's time to turn down the heat a little bit. Luckily, with the induction heating, the temperature change is pretty much instantaneous. So that allows you to be on the safe side for the cooking strats there. I mean, this is kind of looking like scrambled eggs.
Do you
I mean,
add
it's mostly
anything else
corn.
to your eggs,
Definitely
like
mostly corn.
in any way that you cook it?
But I
Like
can
some
see some
people
egg in
add
there.
ketchup, some people add hot sauce. I too only believe that cheese should be added to eggs.
Oh, hell
I'm
no.
not a fan of the rest.
I mean, that is fair. That is fair. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I'm pretty certain the veggies in here will taste fine, and I mean the bacon will of course be tasting good, no doubt about that. But yeah, I don't know if I need some condiments with my egg. Oh, this is coming along nicely though,
Very
and
true.
we are almost at the point where we need to transition to the next marathon. We got 5 more minutes, so I will finish up in a minute here. Of course, have a little test bite, because how else would I know if I did it right? I think this should definitely not kill me if I eat it, so good enough. Doing a bit of an any percent run here. So, the stove is off, and I will just take a spoon. And this is a big spoon. See, I got corn in there, a little bit of bell pepper, I got the bacon in there and the egg, so I have a bite of everything at once. Let's see. Okay. One of my earbuds just fell into the rest of the egg in there. That is not optimal. But taste-wise, definitely tasting good. Can recommend. Maybe tweak the ratios if you do it at home. Chad went a bit overboard with the corn. But other than that, it's tasting good.